Hi, my name is Ava Grace and welcome back to ATQ10. Today I will be talking about multiplying and dividing positive and negative numbers. Usually when you're doing multiplication, you would use an X. But since we like shortcuts in math, there's a shortcut that you can use for multiplication. Instead of using the symbol X, you can use parentheses that are back to back. When multiplying positive and negative numbers, remember these rules. We have rule number 1. If you're multiplying a positive and a positive number, the answer is going to be positive. If you're multiplying a negative and a negative number, it's going to be positive. And if you're multiplying a positive and a negative, or a negative and a positive, it's always going to be negative. If there are more than two numbers, it is often the easiest to start on the left, work with two numbers at a time. Here's an example. First, you multiply the first two numbers, which would be 3 and 4. That would be 12. And multiply negative 12 by the next number, which is negative 2, which would give us 24. Since they're both negative, the answer is positive. Let's look at another shortcut. Let's do it with a longer equation. So first, we need to simplify the equation within the parentheses. Remember the rules. We start with the left and go to the right. So, since there's nothing to simplify here, we just bring it down. Since there's nothing to solve here either, we're just going to bring it down again. There is something to solve here. 10 minus 6 plus 2, which is 6. And negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Let's simplify it again. Let's multiply the 2 and the negative 3, which gives us negative 6. Remember the rule. If it's a positive and a negative number, the answer is always negative. And 6 times minus 6 is 36. Negative 36. Because of our rule. And those two things multiplied equals 216. Because remember the rule, negative and negative is positive. Now we're going to talk about dividing positive and negative numbers. Here's another, you're not going to believe it, it's another shortcut. Instead of using this symbol that we would normally use for division, you could just use a line and stack the numbers. You're not going to believe it. The rules are the same for division. These rules are the same. 2 positive or 2 negative, it's going to be positive, and a positive and a negative is always going to be negative. So let's have an example. Negative 80 divided by negative 4. Since the signs are the same, the answer is going to be positive. So it's 20. And another example for rule number 2. We have 325 divided by 5. Well, it's negative 325 divided by 5. The signs are different, so the answer is negative. Negative 6. I just have one more thing to show you. You guessed it, it's another shortcut. So, there can be more than one number above or below the fraction mark. These numbers may or not be in parentheses. For an example, 9 minus 5 divided by 12 minus 14. So you solve above the line first, which gives us 4. And below the line, which gives us negative 2. So this is the same as that. So then you divide it. And therefore the answer is negative 2. According to our rules, a positive and a negative number is always going to be negative. Thanks for watching AJC Sound. We'll see you next time.